Alright guys, I'm here started this time. I'm back again with a Rusty and Sham.
Yes, it's an up move.
Yeah, me get that you guys say up move. Yeah, Sham. Officially I had it now. It's an up move. You see the yellow shirt? Yeah. Representation, you see?
Yes. So today, what we have in store for our episode, obviously our song. I like the song.
Yes.
And we're going to be talking about the relationship in the workplace. All right. So now we're back for the song today. We're going to be listening to Fame Holidays, We Outside.
We outside. You might not see me, but we outside.
This guy, he's from Mississauga. I worked with him. I really like him. He was moving in Toronto. He's doing big things for himself, so I'm very proud of him from when I met him back in, I want to say December last year. So, or 2021 more say. So, super proud of this guy, and I kind of just want to big him up. So here we are.
All right, make it slow.
Sleeping on me, you know we just getting started. I'm a hustler, let's keep stacking up your bread, yeah. I feel alive today, who coming out to play? In the club, popping bottles with the gang, where you at? My niggas go time, didn't no cosign. Spent the night with two bad things. They made me bust like a 4-5. They lift the restrictions. I'm back on my bullshit. They have me keeping my distance. How can I run out my business?
Yo, I love the flow still. I like the flow. And I like that because we've been inside for so long.
Right?
We outside.
We outside in this.
We are. You might not see me, but we outside. What?
You can't stay at one spot. You see us?
No,
it's always an up move.
You have to move around.
You gotta move.
Oh, you mean up move? See?
So this song, I like this song, especially for this segment, because it's saying like, yay, low, we still have to hustle. And that kind of moves into our serious talk.
Very serious to call. When I might take this a joke, I'm not allowed. Look on my face. Serious time.
What is wrong with this guy?
Serious time.
He's a different youth.
Serious time.
Yeah.
Workplace relationships, me know enough of can relate to this.
Yes.
What you think about it, first of all?
Okay, listen. I think that you meet a lot of people in your workplace. Okay? And there could be there's always a yes and there's always a no.
What is she talking about? Explain.
And there's some people who are, they think light your light bulb, and there's some people who kind of dims your light, you know what I'm saying? And some relationships you kind of want to go and like tiptoe into, and others you're like, ooh, you not so good.
You not so, how you gonna know?
You just talk to them. You see them every day. Like you're at the workplace 60% of your life. So
I guess okay.
I mean, there's two ways in this generation, and to be honest, I don't use one of them. That's what, online dating and meeting people at your workplace.
But all right. There's two ways to look at it for true. Because in one aspect, it's a perfect place.
Yeah.
To see if you and somebody can work together.
Exactly. You guys already know that you guys are like-minded because you guys are working in the same spot.
Maybe not. Maybe
you guys have the same interests, I mean.
Yeah, I guess to a certain extent. Okay.
So what are your thoughts in workplace dating relationships?
You see, workplace dating relationships them things are kind of tricky due to experiences.
Ooh.
Seeing?
I'm gonna go and sip to that. There sounds like there's a little tea to that with my pinky up.
But I would excitement. But I would feel excitement. The thing is, if you're in a serious relationship with somebody, and you and them work at the same place,
and
then you leave work and I go see them
It's too much. It is too much.
You get what I said? That another aspect that me I talk. It's a little bit much.
Yeah.
I'm tired to see you. No, like, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you're tired to see me.
It's a factual statement. I think for relationships in the workplace, you can definitely have it. Do your thing.
Yeah.
As long as you guys have different departments. Like you guys are all working in the same department and you guys are, seeing each other like 12 hours a day and then you're gonna come home and see that person again for the next, 5 more hours? Like you said, I'm done tired seeing you. I don't want to deal with you anymore.
But that's what I say.
It's exhausting, especially in a new relationship when you're trying to baby step certain things. Yo, that's tiring, yo. Like, I don't have time for that.
So that me I talk about, but me know you kind of like, your views on it.
I'm telling you, like...
You're not opposing to it?
I'm not opposing to it as long as there's different departments. If you guys are all in the same department and you're just gonna try and... that's just a messy situation. Because if you have an argument, you're trying not to bring that argument to work, and then all of a sudden you and so is arguing, and then everyone's like, what the hell is happening? It literally stops your workflow, stops your focus. I see all the time, like, the bosses dating their workers or the employee or whatever. Like, that gets so messy.
Yeah, that is very tricky. That gets tricky because, all right,
favoritism,
And people are even if he or she works hard to do that, other people are gonna pray and say, because the two of them are like, you know what I mean? Then it kind of like it just start make everything messy. The other person that was a good friend, and then the other person a good friend again because them a pray and them supposed to get the position there.
That's it.
The next thing too, that's why I'm in the wear that shirt here, because in the workplace most of the time full of these
snakes. So there's a lot of gossiping. So
you trying to build a relationship there with them here, but luckily I'm a snake charmer, so I don't have to worry about that.
Okay, so I had experience as well dating in the workplace, and to be honest, they ended up quitting after we did our thing, whatever, dated, whatever. They ended up quitting. And so to be honest, I'm still at the workplace and I'm like happy, to be honest. But it does get tricky because everybody is trying to pry into your business. Everybody wants to know something is happening, whatever. And how long have you been dating? And it's like, it's none of your guys' business. That's it. But the thing is, if both of you guys are not on the same page, it can get very wild, very messy.
All right. Say you and your partner, the person you date, have a disagreement at the time, right?
Yeah.
And then at the same time, you're on the phone. Hello, line 1. And you talk and you start smiling and skin off your teeth. No. Him see you and think say you talk to somebody because you skin off your teeth.
That actually happened to me. I had that experience.
Oh, no, psychic.
It's like, dude, like you already knew that I was a charismatic person. I'm going to have to talk to people, but now, you're too smiley. Well, that's a part of my job, my guy. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Him feel perception now because you and him not like right now.
Yeah.
Must see him and say, which man that she talked up on the phone now?
Yeah. It's like, no, honey, no. I'm trying to work here.
You get what I'm saying?
And I'm just naturally smiley. You knew this when you came and approached me.
So like that again, it's a little bit for me. I don't know about it. Like me personally.
So you're saying it's not okay for yourself to go and date another coworker?
No, as I say, for me, I think it's too messy. But there's upsides too because you get to learn the person. Like you get to be around the person so much.
Yeah.
You get to learn the person. But then I think after a certain while, when we have to go leave. When we have to leave from this.
Like I said, I think the safe bet would be if you guys are working in different departments. If you're in the same department, I would say you could be attracted to that person, but just let it go. Leave it to the birds. That's what I would say. My opinion.
Or switch the department.
Or switch the department, or like you mentioned before, you quit because one of you guys have to leave because if you guys want to pursue it, it's just gonna get too messy, right? And if you're gonna go and talk about hookup culture, that's another thing. Never ever do just hookup culture in the workplace. I would just not recommend it at all because it's just big.
That'll destroy your life still.
Because especially if you like your job.
That'll destroy your life still.
You're over it, you know. You think that there should be any guidelines in the workplace to hold relationships accountable, or should we keep it to where it is?
Well, I think. Well, all right. There should be guidelines because say there's different cultures there.
Yeah.
There's different way how people behave all around the world and melting pot.
Yeah.
So there's different guidelines. The thing is people gonna follow them? Because you know what I'm saying, when you're in that heat of love or whatever, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like nobody really follows the rules. I know that there's guidelines in a lot of workplaces, but in a lot of workplaces, is there anybody really following those guidelines when their feelings are at par? I don't think so.
You might follow it for like 2 weeks. Some people strong enough to follow it like a month.
Yeah.
That's it after that.
Well, there's some people who are very level-headed, and they're like, oh, my workplace is so strong, da 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 da, that they will do everything by the books, da 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 da.
Yeah, but that when you get that, where when it's either male dominant or female dominant, not when it's a mix. When it's a mix, and then you're like, okay, mixing some handsome people with some regular looking people. Just mixing everybody in the mix. And see what happens.
Okay, fair enough. Like I said, I had experience of dating people in my workplace. And to be honest, they were all in different departments, right? So it was okay because I'm not seeing them 24/7. But I still disagree. If you're gonna see that person, disagree. It's too messy.
So what I say is, keep them at a little distance, but you still have your eye on them.
Yeah. But no. No.
You hear that, guys? If anybody,
Let me tell you something.
I'm joking.
I'm secure to myself, so I'm hoping that whoever I'm with,
just the same.
They're just the same. If you're secure with yourself, I don't need to keep an eye on you because you know what's right and what's wrong, right? And you're not gonna do what's wrong if you really like me. And so
that's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? So I don't need to go and give that side eye. Although usually I was a supervisor back then, so I was able to keep the eye on, but I didn't have to. I didn't need to.
You didn't need to, but did you?
No, I never did. On God, I can actually say I actually never did.
Okay.
But that's all. But that's because I didn't really ever. I was always so happy within myself. So I think that everybody moves that way. But then life lessons, I realized that that doesn't go so. No. Am I gonna still go and keep a side eye on whoever? No, because I trust. Until you break that trust, once you break that trust, that's when we're done.
All right. So sometimes your job, everything will go smooth, right?
Yeah.
I deal with somebody now. That's a different type of emotion you bring in at the thing now.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you and this person now, quote unquote, break up. You work at the same place.
Yeah. See, everything you have to, I feel like you have to really think long term before you do certain things. Because if you're just looking at that person just because that person looks good and it's just a lustful moment, and there's nothing else besides that you just want to jump that person's bones,
then
I would just say leave it to the birds. Don't do it. But if you see something within that person where they are talking right, giving you respect, treating you properly, letting you know, communicating very well, and the maturity level is there,
Yeah.
Where he's not gonna just have, he or she is having loosey-goosey lips. And because to be honest, you don't need the workplace to know everything about what's happening between the two of you. I don't know. Maybe you feel something different about that, but like, if you guys are communicating very well and you can see long term that something can happen, right? And baby steps.
But sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you just go in. You see somebody. Because some people are more like, just as them see the opportunity, they just take it. They don't wait.
I know, but that's lust. That's what I was talking about. Like that lust where they're like, oh my gosh, that's a pretty girl. I just want to just, you know.
Yeah, but
or then, vice versa.
Yeah, but then, all right, like how you said that, right? Not to veer away from the topic. It's kind of like an opportunity, a job opportunity. People always tell you, oh, once you see opportunity only comes once. Once you see opportunity, take it.
But
so why not use it for every scenario? Why not? Why just jobs? Why not? People might pre that like, if me gonna use it for work or whatever, why me can't apply it for everything else?
Well, with a relationship, that's a little bit hard. And I always go and refer to the game of chess because like life is a game of chess, not checkers, right? So you have to make your moves smart, right? So if you're just going purely on like feeling, this girl, this is the opportunity, she looks good. You know how many times that I walk across the street and I see somebody that looks good, I'm not gonna just take every opportunity because not every opportunity is for me. So what I'm saying is to just kind of just watch, look, you see that girl, you watch her movement, you see that guy, you watch his movement, and you're like, yo, that man moves the way that I like, boom.
Alright, I'll give you another scenario, right? You know, say, that person we know say I pre them, or you will pre somebody, right? So anytime you see that person, you start move a certain way. No matter what. Even if you normally move like this, once you see this person, you turn idiot. No. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
And the reason why I'm laughing is because I did this last week.
Do you laugh like that on a regular? No. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
You turn fool, I'm telling you. You turn
You understand what I'm saying?
And everybody notices it. Well, at least as you think that everybody is noticing.
Sometimes people don't pick it up, but you
feel so self-conscious because you're like, oh my gosh, everybody's noticing my screw-ups, you know?
Exactly.
And like, the person who you're dealing with or who you are liking or whatever, they probably know, to be honest, because if you're moving a certain way and they're watching you move a certain way, they might think it's cute too, though. So I don't
No, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
like
true.
They might be flattered by it, right?
Yeah,
so,
because as somebody said to me, sometimes you have to be vulnerable.
Yeah, well, you do, but at the workplace it's a little hard because you don't want to go and overstep that bounds because there's a lot of, especially nowadays, there's a lot of controversy with sexual harassment, this harassment, that harassment, so you want to be very careful. Right? So that's another thing that you have to be careful when it comes to that. See,
the part that I not even did think about at the time, but that is an aspect too.
Because not everybody's interested in you, man.
Yeah.
Or girl or whatever.
Yeah, like she might be just acting nice to you, or he might just, because it always make it seem like a man alone I do things.
Yeah.
Sometimes women, I've been places where women slap me upon my ass before, or squeeze my ass before, and I say, what?
Really? At work?
I say, yo.
Slap you on your ass and then
what?
You squeeze your ass and it was just okay?
Because them think, maybe because them think them look, they call them cute or them whatever, them feel like they're, you're not gonna turn me down. Are you, like, you're gonna be okay with this.
Okay, so sorry, I'm still back at the I'm slapping your ass and squeezing your ass. Because guys do it frequently, right?
Me not see that still.
I see it heavy.
Me not see that, but okay.
Okay, I see it heavy. But the reason why I'm asking, okay, this is what I'm asking. Did you like it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Guys. please don't squeeze my ass. We don't like it. Rusty doesn't like it when she did it.
Wait.
We don't like it.
Alright, I'm gonna say something. Women, know it's true. Well, I want to make comments. Cause I know it's true. If a the right man spank you on your ass, there is no problem. If the right man touch you,
I'm not laughing.
Was that a chocolate?
No, I'm not laughing because of that. Listen, if the right man slaps your ass and squeeze your ass, they're not gonna do it. They're gonna do it not right there and then. You're not gonna get like construction called or whatever. What is it? Bird call? Woman call? I don't know. We like it only if it's a specific person. But if you're just randomly slapping my ass and squeezing my ass, no, don't do it. Don't do it. That's harassment.
Nobody's saying randomly. What we're saying is, even the harassment where if a girl's where somebody looking at you a certain way,
yeah,
right? That's a thing now too, right? In the workplace.
Just looking at somebody?
Like looking at them a certain way. Isn't that like a thing too?
I didn't know that.
Not just touching, but looking like somewhat stalking away.
Oh, stalking? Oh, yeah.
What if you just happen to be in my view of vision when I'm looking and you think, man, I'm gonna see you. Alright, Chewy, I'm gonna see you.
Okay, but that's not a problem. The problem is when I move from one room and then you're there staring at me and then I move to the next room and you're...
Who does that? Nobody does that.
That's harassment.
I don't think anybody
Rare mans do it. Or else there wouldn't be charges. There wouldn't be people getting charged for that.
Okay, I guess mans do that, but I don't believe that still. I don't know why.
You don't believe that people stalk people? There's
but
movies about it. Like
no, me hear that. But if the right person stalk you, okay with it?
Absolutely not. There's no need for you to be crazy and stalk me.
Who'd say them crazy over you?
I don't need anybody to be crazy over me.
Chat. A chat.
I don't need anybody to be crazy. If you want to be in love with me, that's a little bit.
So no crazy in love, them call it. Yo,
I don't need anybody to be crazy.
It's alright. But like, alright. So I guess the whole policy. So the policy goes for men too.
Yes.
Like if a woman I do the same thing to a man.
Yeah.
But we're raised to just say.
You guys are just get flattered. You're like, ooh, she likes me.
Who says though?
I hang out with a lot of guy friends. I grew up with a lot of guys. My twin brother is a guy, and they like when a girl is like, all over them and whatever, because they don't have to do the work.
Yeah, but what if it's not the girl you want to be all over you?
Guys don't think that way first at times. But I mean, I'm not a guy.
What?
So I'll season the grass.
No,
but
man, nobody with
there's
that.
a lot of guys that they don't really give a crap what you look like. You're into me. I don't have to do the work. This is easy. And so, boom.
No, man, them we not give man too much bad name. Are some man bad? But no, man, not that bad.